Welcome back to the channel, folks. Welcome back to the channel. Bo Biddle, nowhere to be found.
What's up, Ben Barber?
Whoa. Oh, okay. All right. I see. Oh, I see you there, hiding up there in this massive truck.
Just checking out the back of this thing, dude.
Yeah, dude. Wait, you like started the video before we even started the video. You're already up around back.
Deep in research.
Yeah. Deep in research, and you know it's a good thing because this thing, I don't know, a lot of people know a lot of things about this truck. I guess we're just gonna dive in. This is a brand new one. We haven't seen it. It's got the ram bar. Bo found something else in the back that we'll get to, but first let's make sure we mention who we're here with. Franklin, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram.
There you go.
God,
nailed
man,
it.
I did. Such a mouthful, folks. I tend to forget, or I tend to mess it up. But that info's on the screen. Hit them up. Go to their website if you're interested in something like this. Or they have, as we noticed earlier, they had a Mammoth 900, a Hennessy Mammoth 900. Hennessy version.
That's this with Hennessy's kiss.
Yeah,
right.
With a couple hundred extra horsepower, some suspension modifications. It's a kind of a good workover they did.
We were going to try to grab that today, but
you know the owner of the dealership was like, "That's what I'm driving."
We get that. I would be too.
Yeah,
so
we understand.
I hope he's enjoying it.
Well, yeah, don't forget, this thing has 702 horsepower. That one may have 900. This one has 702, which is plenty for any truck. We recently got a new truck, and it's got in the 300 range, and it feels pretty quick. So I can't imagine having 400 more of them available on tap.
Yeah, well, you know, we were coming over here, I had to goose it a little bit just so I could.
Yeah, just to get in the traffic, man. Franklin's tough to drive in.
Yeah, and boy, that
get
thing
a little aggressive.
Yeah,
it went. I saw you.
The supercharger, like, I mean, if you're familiar with, you know, the Hellcat and whatever, then like you know that sound. And man,
yeah,
this thing.
And you just want to hear it over and over again. Maybe we'll make sure to get that sound for you guys, have him rev it, and I'll be up close to the front of the engine. But we're going to do what we normally do, which is start in the rear of the vehicle. So huge CRX bags. I love the beadlock wheels.
Yeah, I mean, I guess let's think about this real quick. What are the, I mean, aside from this, it seems like the differences in body.
Big wide body for sure. You can see.
I don't think the regular Rams have this little.
Nope.
Air duct.
The air duct up there, no, they sure don't.
Which seems to be functional.
Yeah, no, it is. It is functional.
Totally functional.
Really cool. And like, so yeah, wheels, the Ram bar, the suspension's been heavily worked over. You can see it says right there, Active Terrain Dynamics, made by Bilstein. Now, Bilstein's not new to the shock game at all. So having some legit Bilsteins on here, I know makes this thing ride amazing. And you know, it's all about high speed over a lot of different terrains. So that's what this is all about. Now, let's pop this back. Is it automatic? We're
gonna check that out. Let's pop this key out.
Yeah. Oh, first things first. No. There's definitely a camera right there, which is very helpful.
No button for rear lift gate.
Rear lift gate.
Tailgate.
Soft close though, or soft open, I guess.
This is what I noticed earlier, Ben. Check it out.
Whoa. Okay. Fifth wheeling. So, so you think someone ordered this to be a tow vehicle for them? I bet they did.
It's possible. I mean, we are in Williamson County, so somebody want to pull a horse trailer.
Yeah, and style and with speed and gusto. And then you've got the Ram bar that's up there.
Ben, I feel like every TRX that we've seen so far comes with this Ram bar.
Some of them, you know, it's definitely something you have to spec. I know it's a little bit extra money. Before we run away from the bed too far, again, it's got multiple LEDs. There's one over in this corner right here, and there's one on this other side as well. And then you got someone optioned these rails. See over there by Bo, if you just kind of like twist those things, they slide back and forth, up and down, and you can secure different things to them. Again, those are on both sides. Then you also have those extra hooks that are up there in the corners. So this thing's ready to secure some objects, and clearly with this thing kind of takes away some of the bed, but someone did that on purpose. They definitely.
I think you're right. I don't think it comes factory with that unless you ask for it.
Unless you ask for it, yeah. Especially in this vehicle, pretty cool. It looks like someone's trying to drop a daily use on this thing.
Did someone buy this car already? Do we have someone's personal car?
It's possible.
Thanks, guy.
Yeah, thanks. You know, we're not going to ruin it or nothing. We're just across the street checking things out. let's
yeah.
make our way into the interior. First things first, the seats are up, the goodies are in there, so
Floor mats.
yeah, the nice ones too, that come with
like
the
some nice rubber
TRX
floor mats.
logo. I love how quickly, I think if you just, well, I don't know if it'll do it.
As you
But
can
if
see,
you just grab that barely, if that stuff wasn't there, it just flopped down really easily. But again, with the hilarious amount of room all the way across.
ton of space.
The Ram well, which that thing slides out as well. This thing, you can see, will come out, which is pretty cool.
You got your little
yeah, your little measuring stick there for your fish. Yeah, I don't know how many people are going to use that, but pretty cool.
I don't know what else would it be for. You got your little live well or something.
Yeah, or you use cooler. Why you can be a cooler for your beverages, your ice water, specifically on a day like today. Heat index
idea.
is in the 100s.
Dude, it feels like it's like
I can't believe you're wearing a hat. But hey, as Bo is going to shuffle out or shuffle to the driver's side.
I was just going to comment on how much space there is.
Ton. And
Once you pull that seat up.
Usually we kind of do the zoom out so y'all can see that it's a bunch of space, but you don't even need to in this case because there's a ton of room all the way across. Armrest. You want to yank that armrest too?
No, but in a minute. But I just know. Look, can we talk about this?
Oh wow, yeah.
Alcantara.
Real. It feels real nice.
Stitched leather. This is nice.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. It's like padded and everything. And even this little aluminum bit or whatever that is feels real nice to the touch. Big, huge, what is that, Harman Kardon?
Harman Kardon.
So it's got an amazing stereo. Just random storage things, carabiner clips down here. If you're a fisherman or...
You can put your shells in here, for quick access.
Whoa. Those are some big shells. But really nice door cards. I mean, the interiors on these, they're going next level for sure. Bo, do you want to do, does the phone or the little key fob push button starting?
It does.
Let's look at the key here just briefly. Kind of fancy, huh? It's definitely
it feels nice. It doesn't feel too cheap, but doesn't feel like a brick in your hand either.
Yeah. So I think it's the lock and then press twice or something. Yeah, that sounds nice.
I really like this.
Yeah, the wide body extra vent. Oh, you must be low on fuel or something.
It was a little low.
Okay. Well, hopefully we didn't just run out of gas in this.
Okay. Hopefully this is a thing like where it's like, hey, no, we're gonna just automatically shut you off now
before you run out of gas.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
All right. So let's get.
So climb in there, start it. Let's get a couple revs, and then you can shut it back off because I want to make sure we get a chance to hear this thing more than just a startup. If el posible.
I feel like this is risky behavior.
We're close to plenty of places that have fuel in our area. I feel confident. Really love the look of this truck. I can't wait to show you guys the inside. Wow. Really sounds amazing. Huge exhaust. Wow. Yeah. That's loud, dude.
Yeah. 702 horsepower at 11 psi.
That is really, really loud. So Pano Roof, we're not going to open it because it'll wash us out, but it does have the nice Pano Roof. Sorry, let me get out of that light.
It's a giant Pano Roof.
Huge, really nice. Check this armrest real quick while we're back here. Man, all this leather, everything, the seat, everything feels so nice. Again, forgive us for having all these mobobbers in here.
Ben, you know what I
we
really
didn't want to
like?
put them out in the weather.
This isn't like a carbon fiber, but it's
got a cool look to it. It doesn't. It's almost like a mock carbon, but it's a whole different look, so you kind of appreciate it, whether it's quote unquote real or not. Again, a couple more cup holders, all the power thingies that you could possibly need.
And check this out, Ben. I think this is a nice touch. I don't know if you can. Here, I'll grab the camera.
Grab the camera for me there.
I don't know if y'all can see that. Here we go. But here on the top of the armrest, you've got. Let's see the thing. Yeah, there we go. You can kind of see it there. But anyway, TRX badge. It's got the supercharged 6.2 here, showing 702 horsepower, 11 psi. Just a cool little really touch on here.
Nice little touch. And then, as we're inside this cabin here now, finally get our little focus point back there. We go. So can you turn it on without just turning the motor on, I guess?
Yeah, let's close this door so it doesn't beep at us.
So the dash does come alive without being on. The climate control is currently off, as it's telling you there, but huge screen available for your usage. You know, we've been through a few of these Rams now, right, Bo? And it's pretty clear. The interiors in here, when they're done nice, some of the best truck views in the game for sure. I mean, look at this stitching all the way across the dash, the great TRX logo. Love it, dude. The way this thing has all the functionality that you want it to have and more because of this power. Bo's messing around with some of the
so you've got your launch mode here, all your four-wheel drive controls, just push button here, and then I guess it's going to be your sport, track, whatever different driving modes right here. This car is really low on gas, as y'all realize, so I don't want to really turn it on and
cause ourselves even more problems, but you get the gist. There's not too many things different about this interior other than the touches. Everything is all like, again, the stuff up on the dash.
Make a note of one thing that I've noticed is a little different, Ben. So previously with their paddles, they were always kind of small paddles positioned kind of on the top of the steering wheel.
Right, yeah, no, yeah, now you can see they're...
Well, what they've done here is now they're split. So there's one on the top, one on the bottom, and that way you can still use your fingers to...
Does one go up and one go down, or is it just the same function?
It's the same, but they still got the couple buttons on the back of the steering wheel.
Oh, that's volume buttons and stuff like that.
Yeah, so no matter if you're up here or down here, though...
It's still shift, yeah, that's nice.
Still shift. So they fixed that. That was annoying on the
last gen that we've had, yeah. Well, man, so again, the interior is super nice. Let's look inside this live well or whatever you want to call that thing.
Center console bin.
Random paraphernalia there available, and then if you open it the other way.
Sorry, I think I just hit the.
That's all right.
Oh, look, we got.
Folks used to be banging around a little bit.
Lug nuts and
coin. I like the little coin thing there.
And I think we've maybe shown this before, but if you can, I don't know, Ben, if you can see down there, but in the bottom of the console here, there's a little drawing of the truck and then a T-Rex.
Like a real T-Rex.
Yeah,
and then
chasing a
Raptor.
Yep, chasing a Raptor. So
just a little Easter egg activities inside of random parts. There's another one underneath the hood that
I think that is a pretty
shots fired.
Yeah, I mean that's on all of these. Like that's
every one of these has that. Same thing with that little goodie under the hood. Let's I'm gonna check this front door card. I'll have Bo pop the hood for us so we can kind of get a look under there. Again, we've done a few of these trucks, so we're not going to belabor the point. This just happens to be the really cool one that is well optioned, and I love the color. Everything about this truck it's probably similar to the spec that we consider, right? If we could afford one, this color would probably be.
What are these about? Like $100,000 trucks now?
Yeah, something of that nature.
I mean,
yes. So big. So this thing is huge, right? Like Bo trying to pop the hood at like above chest high or in chest high range, really kind of funny. This, you know, they hide this old Hellcat motor real well with this big huge piece of plastic on here. Underneath here is where
all the magic happens.
Well, underneath here is where that cool little T-Rex consuming the Raptor, if you can see, you can see pretty well right there. And again, this is just kind of on here because it looks better than the airbox, which is what this is, and then the supercharger well hidden up under there. Nice shiny metal.
Giant airbox.
It is. And this airbox is why they have 5 less horsepower basically than the Hellcat, because it doesn't have as good, I guess, airflow as the other vehicles that they put this motor in. Again, huge TRX badge right there on top of that as well.
I mean, I'm like 5'9".
Yeah, that's right. He can barely. He's got to like really reach to be able to get that, and that's not even really where you want to grab to close. Oh man, Bo Biddle's world famous hood closings on display again, and love it, man. I appreciate that happens every once in a while. All right, well, folks, we've been with this thing for a little while. If you're interested in this, again, Franklin Chrysler Dodge Jeep Rams info website is on the screen.
Man,
for my
you
man,
nailed it again, Ben. So
I'm
proud.
I can't believe it. You know, I'm usually tongue-tied with that one. So, for my man Bo Biddle, I am Ben Barber. We will see you guys in the next video.